So I came across a video the other day called FaZe Clan Deserves Their Failure. You know, it was by a guy called King and Nothing. I'll show you guys right now. It's this video right here. And, you know, I was watching. I'm not going to lie. Some parts were kind of funny. Like, I can't lie, the Gen Z shit. It's got to be here, right?
Seeing what youth culture is doing. Because Gen Z is actually rising
this
to
shit was
power.
pretty funny. I can't lie.
Actually coming out here to pick up
Gen Z.
and then go
Bro is trolling. He's just trolling in the whole video. And of course, like, he got most things wrong. Like, there was a lot of things in the video that actually were correct. And he did a good job of kind of telling the story generally how it went, but obviously not all the details were correct and a few things were off. I feel like that's just how it is with documentaries. They're never even 100% correct. They just kind of want it to sound better. It's a better storyline, yada, yada, yada. But one that bothered me, and it's like, it's crazy because we're pushing a decade of when this actually came out, which I find crazy. It's almost been a decade. Last time I've promoted anything gambling related was 2015 when I did, you know, the CSGO Wild stuff. And I've been super open when I did the Atozy video. I was super open about everything, how much I got paid, how much, like, just who ran everything. I was super transparent about it. So it's annoying that sometimes people still try to hold that against me and act like I scam people. You could obviously, you're free to believe whatever you want to believe, but I will tell you again, I did not scam a soul. I did not like make money off CSGO Wild like that. But here we go. I don't know why he threw Rug into this, but he's just, you know, like I said, he's just selling a story, bro. Like, you know what it is. You know how it
Another
is with
big
stuff.
reason why FaZe is failing and will continue to fail is the sheer quantity of scams that certain members of FaZe have shilled to their fans over the years. Although I do think that FaZe would be infinitely more successful than it is today if it were actually run by the people who built it, there's no doubt in my mind that a lot of those same guys are just as immoral as the people running
Like, I personally don't agree with that, but obviously he's free to have his own opinion, but of course not. There's nothing immoral. We would have done right by every single creator, by every single person. I'm obviously creator first, and I care more about the creator. So, and like, scamming fans has never been a part of what I've done. I've always believed in giving back to fans, making money through them watching ads, or us doing brand deals and shit like that, or them maybe buying a product they actually want to have. Like, that's the only way I'm trying to make money. I'm never trying to scam people on anything.
scam we have to talk about is CSGO Wild. It's alleged that Rain and Banks were the owners of this company, and there is a lot of proof out there that
This annoys me. This is proof. I didn't even talk to bro like that. That was FaZe Swan. I was not even friends with him like that. That's just like somebody thinking and saying like, oh yeah, I think he does. Brain's still good. Like, what the fuck? I don't even talk to bro. I never had a relationship with him like that. So that's crazy that that is proof. Like a telephone game, somebody just thinking what somebody owns. Like the way that some of my friends that I don't really talk to probably thought I made millions of dollars off FaZe because I just never told them I didn't. It's like the same shit. Motherfuckers just go with something. So obviously this is not proof in any way, shape, or form. But the one thing I do believe I did wrong, I know for a fact I didn't scam a soul, but the one thing I did do wrong was promote gambling to like kids, because obviously at the time I had a younger audience, but I was also younger. I was 18 years old. I didn't know any better. I just enjoyed gambling. I didn't really see it like that. Would I do that today? No. And that's why I haven't done any gambling since 2015. Obviously my audience is older now, so I actually wouldn't feel as bad because a lot of people are older now. I don't ever really run into kids like that. I'm just saying it was wrong of me to promote gambling at that time, but I just didn't really know better, and I'm sorry for that. But did I scam anybody? Did I steal anybody's money? Absolutely not. We never actually owned any of the company. It was a rev share deal, but we never actually made the money we were supposed from the rev share deal. It was a decent amount of money, but I'll tell you guys why I never even had any of it.
own this website.
So we create this website, and through our rake and all this shit, we were making like $200,000 a day.
Bruh.
And we set it up in Antigua.
I
We set
wish.
it up in
How-
Antigua. I
trust
had a
me.
house in Antigua for like
Where's that?
Antigua in the Caribbean.
Where?
It did make $200,000 a day. I'm not saying it didn't, but I wish like we actually like ate any of that, which we didn't. And the rake, by the way, it doesn't mean it takes people's skins. It's just a small cut that anybody takes from anything. Like when you make a DoorDash order, they take a small fee. It's like anything. We never made that money. Like obviously it wasn't us. It was this dude Vlad. Actually, I don't even care. I'm just gonna say this dude Vlad. He owns some website called Skin Hub or something like that. So I don't care. He came in and he was supposed to like run all the back end for CSGO Wild and do all that, like all the server and stuff. I never even talked to him like that, but he ended up taking all the money because he said he'd give it to us after, and we never made money from it. And I didn't want to pursue it because everybody was mad at me. And then I realized, I'm like, oh shit, did I do something wrong? So I didn't pursue any of the money because I technically was owed millions, like actually based on what it was making, because it was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a day, and I only made $300,000. And I know you're like, wow, that's a lot of money, but listen, at that time I was doing $50,000 brand deals for 30 seconds. And I made what, at least 8 videos, 10 videos for CSGO Wild. If you base it off my current brand deal rate, it was just better for me to do brand deals than do something game like that and end up in all that drama. So I'm just saying it was a lot of money, and I also didn't touch any of it. I gave all $300,000 to buy the Counter-Strike team that we currently have. So I bought the Counter-Strike team with that money, and I didn't get the money back for 6 years. For 6 years, I didn't get back the money. The money didn't even go into my bank account. It went straight to Uncle Sam, the IRS. I didn't touch any of that. Regardless, it was still money that was owed to me, but I'm just letting y'all know it was not nearly as crazy as you think it was. So the website did make a lot of money, but it was not us that made a lot of money. So I know people want to believe this fairy tale where I ran off with tons of money from CSGO Wild. I wish. I made nothing out of it. I never actually like touched a dollar from it. So yeah, you can believe whatever you want to believe. Again, I'm just always telling the truth because I don't care. I know I didn't do anything wrong.
It's an island.
One of those like islands where they
The best.
It's an island in the Caribbean where
What?
where gambling, where running a gambling website is completely legal if you have the permits and stuff to do it.
But that's not even the point.
Yeah, that's
These
also
guys-
true. They moved there. The guys that owned it, they moved there for that reason because it was actually illegal over there. And when Valve told them to shut down, they shut down immediately. The guys that actually ran it were actually really good guys. They didn't scam anybody either. They're the ones that got scammed from the guy who did all the dev stuff.
like Banks and Rain and Adapt, whether they own
Damn, why that
CSGO
photo?
Wild or not, are still the human equivalent of
It was
literal
real. Like,
trust.
I'm not faking that reaction. That's what I'm saying. People think, like, I know you technically could cheat, but I didn't talk to any of the devs like that. I would not do that anyways. There was no reason. There was genuinely no reason. And I get it. You would do it if you could, but I just would not. You're free to believe whatever you want, but I know I didn't do anything. I didn't cheat. I didn't do any of that shit.
that CSGO Wild had no KYC procedure.
I see. At the time, I didn't know what KYC was. Now I know it's obviously know your customer. I know understand everything about it, and I see why it's regulated and they put it in things. I fully understand. So kids don't gamble, and you actually need to give your ID so they can verify you're a person that should be gambling. I get it, but I'm letting y'all know I had absolutely no idea what the fuck I was doing at the time. I remember Keemstar came out and he's like, Rain, I know you have a fucking shell company. I'm like, what the fuck, the gas station? Like, what are we talking about? Dude, I had no idea at 18. I was just gambling. I thought it was fun. They said, hey, like, let's make a site. They'll do dev. You guys could pro make videos. I'm like, sure, I love gambling. It wasn't on no, like, let's get rich and scheme people. Like, it is what it is, bro. I'm just sick of, like, this is a decade old, bro. I was 18 years old. I'm 26. It's about to be 27. Like, bro, I haven't done nothing in the last decade. Why is he acting like I'm a fucking scam for something that happened a decade ago when I was a kid? I didn't know any better. Like,
is
golly.
in place.
It's crazy.
The reason why KYC
That's
is
fucking
important
crazy.
is because it prevents children.
I
and
agree.
people that
I
aren't
agree.
supposed to be gambling from gambling. Look at this video of FaZe's
That's not
fans.
even our fans. That was the
These
Fortnite
humans
World Cup.
should be
They came for all the Fortnite kids. They didn't even come for us like that. A lot of them did, but come on.
gambling.
I feel him though. I feel him.
Sites like CSGO
We
Wild
do have,
are
we did have
scams
younger fans,
because these
especially when I did
companies
CS:GO
are
Wild
intentionally
stuff for
set
sure.
up
At
in
2015,
blatantly
absolutely.
corrupt countries
But again,
like
I apologize for
Antigua,
that. I didn't
so
mean
it's
that one.
essentially impossible for the owners of the website to have to face repercussions for any sort of wrongdoing. So hypothetically, the website owner could rig the odds for the people advertising their website and make it so they win
think I was on a
some
win streak.
$20,000 knife skin in their advertisement, and as a result of those massive fake wins being displayed.
No, I definitely believe people do that though. Like, I agree with him, but I swear on my mother's life, we did not do that for any of that. I swear on my mother's life. But I agree with him. People definitely do that for like market manipulation, to make people feel like that, like they're winning so much. Look, like they're winning. I 100% believe that when I see some of that shit.
Thousands of children across the world, they would attract more people to the website.
We're
and
not that
produce the
strategic at
website
that
more
time, bro.
money.
I was not strategic at all at that point, so don't think that at all. Oh my god, I actually got gas. It was real. Like, I'm not faking that shit, but I hear you. I couldn't believe he got it like first try with the bet he did, because I think it was like 26 times or something like that.
Bro, you're up to 60K.
Now the way he zooms into this makes it look so much worse. It's actually fake funny though. It's
Well,
so
guys, it
funny.
looks
They
like
make,
Adapt and
like he
Rain
knows
just
how to like
broke
paint you a certain
capitalism.
way. It's so
they made
funny.
$40,000 by simply pressing
I don't even think Alex cashed out any of that, by the way.
on a screen. It's just so scummy. These guys sleep every night, knowing for a fact they've single-handedly ruined the lives
No,
of
I
thousands
haven't.
of their own fans by
Okay, then why do my fans bet to me only positive things every single day? If I ruined anybody's life, why is a fan never, ever, not once, not a single, except for Ron. Ron's actually the only fan. He lives right next to me. It's so funny. He's the only person that's, you scam me, dude, but he's trolling. But not a single time ever has a fan been like, bro, you scam me, you fucked me over on this. You never. You think I scam people? Like, it's crazy. These, like, they just want to paint you a certain way. And I get it. This guy makes like good videos. He's good at like putting a story together, whatever. But like, come on. I have ruined people's lives. I didn't do any of that. I know for a fact I didn't do any of that. That's why I can sleep well at night. Because I know I didn't scam, but I know I didn't do anybody dirty. And that's why, ooh, this motherfucker got me right now. When he said, I forgot he said that
getting them
part.
addicted to gambling at a very young age.
He just wants it to sound
through
so much worse than what
undisclosed
actually happened.
advertisements just like this. And we have to keep in mind that studies show that gambling has the highest rate of
Oh,
self-deletion.
he's milking it now. He's just like, well, they could have done this, but then look what this also leads to. Ali.
Addictive disorder. So even if you take the unregulated aspect out of it, it's still a very scummy thing to promote in exchange for money to anyone.
Else would I do this?
I didn't
for?
make
get a
money,
lot
though.
of people do it strictly for the money, but I'm just such an OG in this thing that I
Which
have
is
a
true,
lot
I didn't
more,
make
like,
money.
You know, care for the scene and the community and the people. Again, why I said I've never like
That's
done
so
like
man.
Crip didn't scam my fan.
Pure fiction.
Like I know people want to believe this.
Like
is
he's
the
trying to
wild
make it like as if I'm not telling the truth. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, dude.
stuff, and
It's
again,
okay.
I've addressed that
Okay.
a million times.
All right, but after that, he starts talking about stuff that I have no involvement with, so I don't want to speak on that. I also want to speak on CS:GO Wild stuff. Again, I've made it very clear everything with CS:GO Wild. I will always be open to talk about it. I don't mind because I know what happened. I know what I did. I know I didn't scam anybody. I know I didn't like rig it in any way, shape, or form. The only reason people feel that way is because back in the day, there was a guy called Phantom Lord, and he actually did like rig it, like, but he knew exactly where it was gonna hit. So that is absolutely scamming and cheating. People just assume like, wow, if you work with a site, then you must be cheating. I get why people believe that because they believe if one person did it, then anybody will do it, and I fully understand that. But I'm here to let you know, once again, on my mother's life, you can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. I did not scam anybody on that. I did not like rig it ever once to see what the ticket was and cheat anybody. Not doing none of that. So you can believe what you want to believe. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Tomorrow, Sheriff is Rain. Keep it real. I'll see y'all.